Hey everybody, it's Greg. Kind of got more of the same. Um, Choppy price action intraday. A little bit more stabilization on the spiders, not spiders, the S&Ps here. Well, we've got 2 days in a row that kind of overlapping each other. We've seen that before. It didn't produce much. Uh, Bottoming tail bar so far today. It's almost 230. Uh, Russell, we've got 3 days now. So this is building a larger support area. So clearly stabilization. The problem, in a sense, is that it's not climactic, meaning as I look at this, the next congestion area is right there. Can it get through it? If there's enough demand, yeah, it'll get through it. It may go sideways there a bit and then continue higher. Uh, but let's see if we can get a close above a prior day's high. We haven't had that yet. It's been a while. We've had instances where prices traded above a prior day's high and subsequently failed. So today, the Russell traded above a prior day's high. It's under the open. You can see a red candle body, but we've got a bottoming tail bar. The Dow, bottoming tail bar, lower high, lower lows. The Qs here, we've got 3 bars, so that's good, building support. So when I see 3 bars, I like that because what I'm going to find on an intraday time frame like the 65-minute, there's going to be some consolidation in a base. By producing a base, it opens up the door to a breakout. Um, Breakouts have higher tendencies to follow through in an uptrend versus a downtrend, but this is somewhat extended. So going sideways, as this has, you can see the consolidation, 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 a little less so on the Dow. A little bit of a price void that it can move up into that can produce a move, a profitable move that prices will move up. We'll have to see if it actually can break out. Move down a little further in time frames. 15 minutes are just erratic and choppy today. 5 minutes, as you can see, we started the day higher, fell all the way back, moved up, a little double top, it came down here. So a lot of indecision and sideways price action. As we don't know if it'll close with a bottoming tail bar, it may close with a red bar closing at the low. Um, the Russell acting pretty well, same concepts, retracements. So here, this was 100% retracement down. Looked like it could go lower. It retraced all the way back up again. Trading range. What does it do at resistance? So far, it's going sideways. We do not have a correction bar, meaning a bar that traded below a prior bar's low and flipped back up, which could be a continuation long entry point up toward the high of the day. Uh, Maybe this is a head and shoulders top. This broke down under support, whereas the Russell actually held that support, so it showed some relative strength where both of these went down. Uh, the spiders broke through, actually S&P 500, same thing, broke through support on the 5 minute. Now it's trying to work its way back up. We'll see if it can, or whether it rolls over. We're going to the low of the day. So look, we're in observation mode here in multiple time frames. Back to the daily chart. Again, now you've got the perspective from an intraday time frame, and we'll see how that ends. Getting past 230 now. And yeah, I mean, it'd be great if it can close above the open, and that would tell us, hey, think long, short term, counter trend trade. We'd have the base intraday, and we could have some kind of upward movement. There is news coming tomorrow, more inflation news, so we'll see how that goes. Uh, some stocks of interest. Let me drag this down here. So, advanced micro devices has just been killed. Let's take it off of intraday here. So it definitely extended. Forget the moving averages on the weekly chart, but forming a bottoming tail bar, a little retest and reversal there. Possibly a put spread. We'll have to check that out. But if semiconductors begin to act a little better, Right? The index doesn't look great, so AMD actually looks better than the index, but it led the way down. Uh, One of the fangs, Amazon, got a few days down here forming a bottoming tail bar. Apple has underperformed, still going down. It held up better than the rest, so now it's playing a little catch up, and that doesn't look good. Tesla gapped up on, I don't know if there was any news of significance, but look, it held here. There was news Trump was buying a Tesla or whatever, trying to help out there. But like I mentioned in one of the pre-markets recordings a couple of days ago, it's like, okay, this thing's down 50% wide range bar, which suggests the end of a move. It was into this support area, and Dan did a naked put on this at 185. I think it's like 80% profitable already. So that gapped up, and looks like it should start to make a turn. You got Google stabilizing. So a lot of damage having been done. Um, Something showing a little strength, really erratic. Uh, PLTR, that was a big winner for a while. So you see the congestion that's there. Of course, NVIDIA. So bounces within downtrends. We got stabilization over a few days. We'll see where this goes, and the news tomorrow. But again, 3 days on Microsoft in a downtrend, a little extended process. Look at the 65-minute, somewhat of a sloppy base there. And just like the other things, maybe we can get a little bit of a bounce going on. Um, Maybe that'll drop again. It's down near the lows, but um, yeah, we'll see how things go. And a lot of things have been damaged severely. Just like a meta stock, really sloppy, whipping back and forth there. So you got to be objective about what's happening. Marvell here is extended, beginning to hold here for a bit. So put spreads, intraday trades, if you're so inclined, swings, counter trend, certainly can work. Uh, and some other things starting to bounce. So some improvement for the last few days. I'm not sure this is over yet. Internals as of last night were not totally aligned. They don't have to be, but so far some stabilization here, and we'll just have to see how it goes. As always, if you have questions, email us, Greg and Dan at Master Trader.